What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to another video. Today, I'm doing race picks for the Foxwoods Resorts Casino 301. Let's go and just jump straight into it. This weekend, we're heading to the 1 mile Magic Mile at New Hampshire National Speedway for the first and only time in the 2021 season, and this is the last week before NASCAR heads into their 2-week break before the Olympics. This track has been around since 1993, and we're heading there for the only time this year in 2021. Before we jump into the race picks, let's take a look at the weather for this weekend. So the weather, once again, is going to be very interesting like last weekend, as there is a chance of scattered thunderstorms and a 40% chance of rain when the green flag drops. Again, it's only Tuesday when I'm filming this, so we still have plenty of time for the weather could change, but there is a very strong chance the weather could affect these. We'll have to keep an eye on that for this weekend here at New Hampshire. So anyway, let's go and just jump straight. For those of you who are new to the channel, I do pick similar to the NASCAR Weekly Podcast. I do suck pick the driver that does run up front, who's going to struggle, and underdog pick a driver that's been overachieving, who kind of does the best they can in the equipment, who I think is going to have a very strong run, and a driver I think is going to win overall. And I also do the ones you need to watch out for this weekend here at New Hampshire. And I got 4 of those you need to keep an eye on. So anyway, let's jump into the picks. Who is my suck pick for this weekend here at New Hampshire? My suck pick is going to be Ross Chastain. Ross Chastain has absolutely been kind of on a downward spiral over the last couple weeks. I know that Road America went really, really well, but he struggled at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and he struggled at both of the Pocono races. And Ross Chastain's average finish here is 25th. I know he hasn't been in the best equipment when he's been in this series, but because he's driven for Premium Motorsports, but I think Ross Chastain is going to struggle this weekend. He didn't do that great, honestly. He didn't do that well at Dover either, and that's a track that's kind of similar, even though it's not the same type of track. It's a 1 mile track, and he kind of struggled there too. So I think Ross Chastain is going to struggle this weekend, and he's not going to have a good run here at New Hampshire. And now we're going to jump onto the underdog pick for this weekend here at New Hampshire. Who's my underdog pick? My underdog pick has ran very, very well over the last couple weeks. He had pretty much ran top 5 most of the day at Atlanta, and he's been kind of on an upward trend over the last few weeks, and he's had a lot of speed with this organization. And the last time he ran here in New Hampshire, he finished in the top 10. I believe he finished 8th or 9th the last time he ran here in New Hampshire. And like I said, he's been showing a lot of speed overall and has been increasing his points gap over the playoff cutoff line, where he's 97 points above the cutoff line. My underdog pick is going to be Tyler Reddick. Like I said, Tyler Reddick has shown a ton of speed over the last few weeks. He's been really, really, really fast. And he's really good at a track like New Hampshire. And I know that the high groove doesn't really matter as much, but you may be able to use that high groove if they can use the PJ1 stuff to make the high groove a little bit better. I think if it does come in, I think Tyler Reddick can honestly have a very good chance of running in the top 10, even running potentially in the top 5, because he's had a lot of that speed. And I've had a lot of confidence in Tyler Reddick, and I think that he'll run extremely well this weekend here. And I think he has a really good shot of contending for, and maybe a contender for the victory. Who knows? But I think for sure he'll be the underdog this weekend here at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. And now we're going to go ahead and jump onto the winner's pick for this weekend here at New Hampshire. Who is my winner's pick? My winner's pick ran very, very well this past week in Atlanta. As a matter of fact, he's had 4 straight top 3 finishes, and he won at the second Pocono race earlier this year. And with Pocono, is very similar to this track, where it is a flat track. My winner's pick, like I said, has been on an upward trend. He's been one of the drivers that's been taking it to Hendrick throughout this year. My winner's pick is going to be Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch has been getting stronger and stronger by the week. He's becoming one of the contenders for this championship. He really started off this year kind of not that great, but as this year has gone on, he's gotten faster and faster and faster. And I think he's going to continue to have that speed as time goes on, as we get farther into the championship. I think Kyle Busch is going to win this race. I think he picks up his 3rd win of the 2020 season. I think the KFB that we're used to is back, and I think he's going to win his 3rd race. Plus, he's historically really, really good. He's won 3 or 4 times in the past of this track, and I think that history is going to have a lot come into play, and I think Kyle Busch will have a lot of speed, and I think he will pick up his 3rd win of the 2021 season here at New Hampshire. And now we're going to jump onto the ones you need to watch out for this weekend's race here at New Hampshire. Who are the ones you need to keep an eye on? The first one you need to watch out for is Kyle Larson. Kyle Larson's been pretty good here in the past in New Hampshire. He finished 2nd here 2017. Like I said, his stats are decent here at New Hampshire in the past. But like I said, he's not been as good as he's been recently. But I do think that Kyle Larson's going to have a lot of speed. You never can count out that 5 car. He's been up front in majority of races this year. He's got 4 wins throughout the year, and he's been really good. I think Kyle Larson will have a lot of speed, and you need to keep an eye on him this weekend here at New Hampshire. The second driver you need to watch out for is going to be Denny Hamlin. Now, Denny Hamlin is also really good at this track. He won here back in 2007. He also won here in 2000. I think he won here in 2017 as well. So he's got 2 or 3 victories historically and almost won this race in 2019. A pretty good battle against Kevin Harvick. He's never able to unfortunately pass Kevin Harvick at the end of the race. To me, I think Denny Hamlin's going to have a lot of speed. I think JGR is starting to catch up to the Hendrick bunch, and I think Denny Hamlin's starting to really catch up and show a little bit more speed, and I think Denny Hamlin will have a lot of speed this weekend here at New Hampshire. The third driver we need to watch out for is going to be Brad Keselowski. Now, Brad Keselowski overall over the last couple months, I think that this 2 car has been extremely inconsistent. However, the last time he ran here in New Hampshire, guess who won the race? Brad Keselowski. I think that this overall is going to be an important week for Brad Keselowski to show a lot of speed, considering he has a new sponsor with the Freight-Line sponsor he's got in the car this weekend. I think he's going to have to show that, and I think that he'll finally catch up and at least have a really strong run here this weekend here at New Hampshire. And the final driver you need to watch out for is going to be the most popular driver, Chase Elliott. Now, Chase Elliott is basically going to be running some more races over the week. He's going to be running the S or X race. He's also going to be running 2 other midget races as well, and he's going to be running those races upcoming. And to me, I think Chase Elliott also has shown a lot of speed in the past here in New Hampshire. I still think Hendrick's a team that's going to be really fast. And I think Chase Elliott will have a lot of speed this weekend, and he will contend at least for a top 5 this weekend here at New Hampshire. So, anyway, those are my race picks for the Foxwoods Resort Casino 301 at New Hampshire. Just a reminder, my suck pick is Ross Chastain, my underdog pick is Tyler Reddick, and my winner pick is Kyle Busch. And the ones you need to watch out for are going to be Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, Brad Keselowski, and Chase Elliott. So, anyway, that is going to be it for today's video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on so you're notified when a video does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Support page on the link description below for that, and combo your picks below for this weekend. Who is your suck pick? Who's your underdog pick? Who's your winner's pick? And let me know who your drivers you need to watch out for this weekend here at New Hampshire. So anyway, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys next time for some more great and awesome NASCAR content. Take care, everybody.